Have you ever wondered why the price of a loaf of bread, a gallon of gas, or a night at the movies seems to be more expensive than it was a few years ago? This phenomenon is known as inflation, and it plays an integral role in our economy. Inflation, at its core, is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and subsequently, purchasing power is falling. To put it simply, it's the reason why your dollar doesn't stretch as far as it used to. But why does inflation happen? Well, it's primarily due to an increase in production costs or an increase in demand for products and services. When production costs rise, companies need to charge more for their goods to maintain their profit margins. Likewise, when demand for goods and services outpaces supply, prices tend to rise. So, what does this mean for the economy? Well, a moderate level of inflation is actually considered healthy for an economy. It encourages spending and investing, which in turn stimulates economic growth. However, when inflation becomes too high or too volatile, it can create uncertainty and discourage spending and investment, which can lead to economic stagnation. Now, you might be wondering, what does this mean for me? Well, inflation affects everyone in the economy, but not always in the same way. For example, if you're a borrower, inflation can actually be good news because it means the real value of your debt is decreasing. But if you're a saver, inflation is bad news because it erodes the purchasing power of the money you've saved. Inflation also has a significant impact on businesses. For businesses, rising costs can squeeze profit margins and force them to raise prices, which can lead to a loss of customers. On the other hand, businesses can benefit from inflation if they can pass on their increased costs to consumers in the form of higher prices. So, to recap, inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising. It's primarily caused by an increase in production costs or an increase in demand for products and services. A moderate level of inflation is considered healthy for an economy, but too much inflation can lead to economic stagnation. Inflation affects everyone in the economy, but not always in the same way, and it has a significant impact on businesses. Understanding inflation and its impact on the economy is crucial for making informed decisions about spending, saving, and investing. So the next time you notice that the price of a loaf of bread has gone up, remember, it's not just about the bread, it's about the economy at large.